All right, guys, let's get this thing started. Here we go. We're going to start it off with capsular cars. So it's a little bit different than the other ones, than level 1. We're still going to go standing, but we're going to start with the neck, shifting our head to the side. So we shift over to the side. We bring that chin down. You come back up and then shift to neutral. So it's just those two parts. Out to the side, bring the chin down as far as you can. Come up and then shift to neutral. And we'll go 3 times both ways. So shifting over to the other side, bring that chin straight down, come up, and then back to that starting position. And then we'll do the similar sequence onto the upper back. We're going to rotate, and then we're going to flex as far as you can down, still creating a little bit of pressure throughout that midsection, and then rotate back to the start. So rotate, flex, come up, back to neutral. Same thing on the other side. And then the shoulder blades, we're going to go up and down. So arms to your side. We're going to elevate the shoulders and then pull straight down. So as you go to the top, you should feel that upper trap. And as you pull straight down, feel the lats engaging. So same thing, going 3 times both ways. Then we're going to retract the shoulder blades. So squeeze together and then pull them away from each other. Squeeze together and pull away. Squeeze, pinching the shoulder blades, and then moving them away, coming back. Then we'll go onto the shoulder, elbow out to 90 degrees. We're gonna rotate down as far as you can, keep the shoulder back, and then rotate back up, feeling everything behind that shoulder start to fire. So we'll go back and forth, keeping that elbow out at 90 degrees. Go one more time. And then we'll repeat on the other side. You want to have a little bit of tension throughout that arm. So as you create that fist, put some pressure going all the way down to that torso. And then we'll go on to the elbow. So we're going to keep the arms bent. Here, you're just going to rotate out and then rotate in. So once you get to your end range, continue trying to turn for a couple seconds and then a couple seconds trying to get to the other side. And then we'll go on to the wrist. We'll go one at a time for this one. So we're gonna flex the wrist towards the direction of the pinky. So you're going straight to the inside. Then we're going inside and back. So you're flexing inside and back 3 times. And the final one, we're flexing that wrist to the direction of the thumb. So going to the outside. And then we'll do the same sequence on the other wrist. So go straight to the inside. We'll go inside and back. And then we're gonna go to the direction of the thumb, going to the outside. From there, we'll go onto the hip. Similar to how we grab onto something, starting with the thigh up, we're just gonna rotate that foot out as far as you can. And then we're gonna rotate in, keeping that thigh in that position the whole time. So going back and forth with the leg bent. Once you can't go any further, keep driving and then go back to the other side. And then we'll go same thing on the other side. Long spine, rotate in, and then rotate out. And then we'll take a seat. We could hook that leg, get it into an arm bar, and just keep it bent. No need to extend it. Just keep it in that bent leg position. We're gonna rotate that tibia to the outside and then rotate in. Every time you get to your end range, you can't go any further. Keep trying to have that intent of trying to turn a little bit more. So just a couple seconds in each position, going back and forth, building a little bit of pressure throughout that joint. And then we're gonna work our way down to the ankle. This one, you're just gonna point the toes down. So you're gonna plantar flex that whole foot, keep that position, and then we're gonna turn the foot to the outside and turn the foot to the inside without losing the toes down position. So keep turning both ways. And then we're gonna go toes up. Once you're there, you're gonna rotate in and then rotate out. And then we'll repeat that whole sequence on the other side. So starting with the knee, keep that leg bent, rotate the tibia as far as you can, and then rotate in. Going back and forth. Once you get to your end range, keep the intention of rotating, keeping that pressure. And then we'll work our way down to the ankle, pointing the toes down, keeping in that position as you rotate that foot in and then out. And then we'll go toes up, finishing that ankle position, rotate in and rotate out. All right, so we're gonna transition on to Pails and Rails from here. So we're gonna work on the hip. So we're gonna go into a 90-90 position. We're gonna work on internal rotation. So the rear leg is gonna be the one where our focus is gonna shift. So from here, in order to close that angle, the more you start to turn your torso towards that direction, we're gonna get a little bit more closing, making it a little bit more challenging. We're gonna spend our 2-minute position here as we get that stretch. Keep a long torso. Your hands could go in the back. And we're gonna hold that as we breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And then another thing to keep in mind is if you have a towel nearby, a rope, or maybe even a band, we'll use that after this. So just keep that in mind. So when we get to it, you have it pretty close by. So let's hold that position. We'll go one more minute in this position. So we're going to be starting to get ready to get into our pails and rails. So focusing on that rear ankle, pails contraction, it's going to be driving into the ground, keeping the knee down as well. We're going to wrap it up all the way to our greatest effort, holding it for 10 seconds, and then going into a rails contraction where the ankle will come up, pulling as far as you can, holding that for 10 seconds. All right, so it's packing your air, tension throughout that trunk. Here we go. We're going to drive the ankle, starting our pails contraction at 20%. We're going to ramp it up to 40%, going to 60%, a little bit more, 80%. And then your safest, greatest effort, hold it right there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and going into rails. We're going to lift the ankle, keep the knee down, keep pulling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly start to release. Stay in that position. If you have a towel, you can go ahead and grab that real quick. We're going to be staying in that position. If you don't have a towel or a band or anything like that, you could also use your hand as well. Just makes it a little bit more challenging. All you're going to do is wrap that towel around that lower leg, and it's just going to help you be able to pull that leg up. So essentially from that 90-90 position, just with one hand, we're going to be pulling that ankle up as high as you can. And then we're going to release that tension, but keep holding it. And we're going to do a 10-second hold. Try not to drop too far. So as high as you can, and really fighting that position, not letting it collapse to the ground. So it's going to be a 10-second hold. We hold it there, set it down. We're going to go 5 reps. All right, so here we go. We're going to start the first one. Keep that long spine position. We're going to pull the ankle up and let go. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, back in the air, brace and pull. Let go from the towel. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 2. There we go. Ready? We're going to go again. We're pulling and release. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 3. Relax. Here we go. Ready? And we're going again. Pull it and release. We're 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 4. Slowly release. Last one. Ready? And we're pulling. And let go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. You could stay in that position. We're gonna do a capsular car for the hip from there. So you could have one hand on the center, keep the other hand in the back. We're gonna lift the knee and the ankle off the ground, and then we're gonna rotate as far as you can, and then come back and set it down and under control. All right, so slowly bringing it up, rotating through the ankle without losing your torso, and then slowly bringing it back down. We're gonna go 5 reps. So here we go. Rep 1, lifting, rotate, and then coming back out, and then slowly dropping. That's 1. We're gonna lift, rotate, rotate back out, and slowly drop. That's 2. Up, rotate, slowly rotate out, and then start to drop. That's 3. Ready? We're going up. Slowly rotate, rotate back out, and then start to drop. That's 4. 1 more. Ready? Up, rotate, start to rotate out, and slowly drop. And that's 5. All right, so now we'll transition over to the other side. So 90-90. We're gonna get into that stretch position. So we're turning that torso. Turning that torso. You'll start to close that angle. And we'll hold that stretch for the next 2 minutes. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. We'll hold it 1 more minute. All right, we're gonna start getting ready, going into our pails and rails. So keep that torso position. We'll start driving through the ankle, ramping it up slowly. So here we go. Driving down at 20%, going up to 40, 60%, 80%, building it up all the way to your safest, greatest effort. Hold it right there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and going into rails. Pull the ankle up off the ground. Keep pulling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. We'll stay in that position. You can grab that towel, wrap it around that lower leg. We're going to go into our passive range hold, 10-second hold, pulling as much as you can. And as you let go of that towel, start to release that tension, keep holding that ankle. So it's 5 reps. Here we go. We're going to pull and then let go. Keep holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Here we go. Ready for the next one. And up. Let go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Ready and up. And let go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Ready and up. Pulling and let go. Hold it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, and slowly release. Last one. Ready. Pulling all the way up and let go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. All right, transitioning to the capsular car. So from that 90-90, we're gonna lift the knee and the ankle, slowly rotating. So here we go, lifting, start to rotate back out, and then slowly start to drop. We're gonna go 5 reps. That's 1. Lift, rotate out, slowly drop. That's 2. Ready, up, rotate, slowly rotating back out, and slowly bringing it down. 3, up, rotate back out, and slowly drop. 1 more. Ready, up, rotate back out, and slowly drop. All right, that's 5. If you guys need to grab a drink of water real quick before we transition into some pillar work, you guys will need a foam roller, a yoga block, anything that you guys could apply some pressure. That would be really good to create a lot of tension throughout the trunk. All right, so next part of our prep, we got two total sets. I have a foam roller right here. We're gonna go into a kneeling plank. So we're gonna be on our knees and our elbows. It's all about finding that pelvic position and then driving. So we'll use that foam roller or yoga block to place it in between the legs. We're gonna rest on the elbows. And from here, you wanna make sure that you tilt the pelvis back, flattening that back. Once you're there, you wanna start to apply pressure with the legs going in. That's where we're gonna drive. You wanna have a little bit of tension throughout that upper back as well. So imagining trying to spread the floor with your arms. That's gonna have tension in the top, and we're gonna hold that for 30 seconds. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start getting ready on the knees and on the elbows. Find that pelvic position, lower back stays flat. And here we go, applying pressure, 30 seconds. Trying to spread the floor with your arms. Keep driving into that yoga block. $15 more seconds. $5 more seconds. And relax. We're gonna flip over on our backs, still keeping that foam roller. We're gonna do a hip bridge, and we're gonna apply that pressure in with the legs, holding it for 30 seconds. So hips are gonna extend, keep your arms to your side, and then rib cage stays down. So 30-second hold here, ready? We're going up, squeeze, hold it right there. Keep driving the legs in, squeezing the glutes, pressure in the front. Almost there, and slowly release. All right, we're gonna go one more of each. So we're gonna go back to that plank. Find that pelvic position, keep that lower back flat. It's gonna be 30 seconds. So get ready. Spreading the floor, here we go. Driving the legs in. Halfway. And then slowly coming out of that position, we'll flip back over onto our back. And then going on to that bridge. So placing that block inside in between the legs, arms to your side, 30-second hold, ready, we're going up. Rib cage stays down, driving legs in. Halfway. And slowly release. You guys go ahead, get a reset. You guys need a drink of water. All right, for the next part, you'll need a towel again. So if you use the towel, great. The longer, the better. You have something to wrap, something that's anchored down that you can wrap it around to pull up against. That's great. If you don't have anything to wrap it around, that's fine. You can just step on the towel. That'll still work. We just got two movements here. This one's going to be about manual resistance. So this is about whatever resistance you apply to yourself. So for me, I'll just wrap it around here. And that's going to be my way of pulling up against. If you don't have anything to pull up against, you could just go ahead and step in on the towel. It's just going to limit how far you can come up. So ideally, you would want to be able to come up all the way to the standing position. But if you have a shorter towel and you're stepping on it, you're probably only going to come up to about 3/4 of the way. And that's fine. It's all about making sure that you have tension throughout the whole movement. So the way it's going to look, it's going to be a single leg RDL. You want to grab it all the way from the end. And what we're going to do is we're going to start to lower ourselves under control. So it's 6 seconds going down. You're going to notice as I'm coming down with the torso that my arms are bending. So you're bending the arms, but you're still pulling on the towel. So constant tension on the towel. And from here, think about getting that big stretch through the hamstring and loading that hip. So constant pressure there. And then once I get to that end range position, I am driving into the ground. So pushing that foot down, and I'm coming up slow, 6 seconds coming up. And from here, you get to gauge how much resistance you're applying onto the towel. So you're just constantly pulling on that towel. So if you're stepping on it, it would look like this. I'm pulling, and I'm slowly going down for 6 seconds. I get to my end range, I'm pushing through the ground. I'm coming up slow for 6 seconds, as far as I can. And if I'm stepping on it, that's as far as I can come up. All right, so it's gonna be 6 reps on each leg with that tempo. And then we're gonna go into a shoulder blade level 3 car. This one's gonna be done from a push-up position, the same way we do our quadruped shoulder blade cars, where we elevate the shoulders, we pull them in together, and then pull them down and away. We're doing that same motion, but we're holding that plank position. So don't let the hip sag. We're gonna be keeping the hips in neutral. And then from here, only getting the motion from the shoulder blades. So as you move around, control it through your motion, and you're keeping the arms locked out. So try not to bend the elbows. We're also gonna go 6 reps there. It's gonna be a total of 3 sets. All right, so going into that first one, we're going single leg RDL. So grabbing that towel. If you do have something to wrap it around, great. If not, just go ahead and step on the center of the towel. All right, so grab it from the end. Once you have that tension, we're gonna go ahead and start. So 6 seconds going down. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pushing into the ground. Keep pressure on the towel as you're coming up. Slowly for 6 seconds. That's 1. 6 seconds going down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up, pushing into the ground. Slow, slow, slow. Feeling that tension throughout the hip, that hamstring. That's 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow, slow, coming up. Keep pulling. Pressure, tension on the band or on the towel. That's 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow for 6 seconds coming up. That's 4. Slow down. Slow going up. And 1 more. Going slow. Feeling that stretch. Keep pulling on the towel. Coming up slow, pushing through the ground. That's 6. All right, we'll switch it over. Reset. Ready? And here we go. We're going 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your arms are bending at the bottom. You're slowly coming up. That's 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow, slow coming up. That's 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow up. That's 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep pulling on that towel. 4. Slow coming up, pushing through the ground. Keep that big toe driving down. That's 5. 1 more. And that's 6. All right. We're going to go into our level 3 car for that scapula. So push-up position. We're going 6 reps. Control your movement. Keep your arms locked out. Keep the hips leveled. Don't let them drop. So here we go. Elevating through the shoulders, retracting, pulling down and away and forward, and then working your way back with the opposite motion. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. And 6. All right. Take a little minute if you need a drink of water. All right, we're gonna start going into set 2. We have just 3 total sets, so going on to the second one. Here we go. Grabbing that towel, grab it from the end, putting tension on it the whole time. Going on one leg. Here we go. 6 reps, 6-second tempo. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Driving down into the ground, coming up slow for 6 seconds. That's 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Coming up slow. 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Constant tension, keep loading. 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4. Coming up slow. 2 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5. Pushing down. Keep driving that big toe down to the ground. Keep pulling on that towel. 1 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 6. And we'll switch it over. Here we go. Pulling on that towel, hinging at the hip, pushing that hip back. Slow, slow, keep driving. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5, one more. And 6. All right, continue to that push-up position. Going into the scapulas. 6 reps under control. Keep the arms locked out. Elevating to the shoulder. Pulling in together. Pulling down and away. And then coming back. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And that's 6. Take a minute. Reset yourself. You have one more set. And we'll get ready. Going into the last one. So here we go. Focus on getting a hinge. Yeah, you can have a little bit of a bend of your knee at the bottom, so soften it up a little bit. Here we go. Tension on that towel, 6 seconds, going down. 6 seconds coming back up. It's 1. 2. 3. Keep pushing that hip back, shifting back, getting that stretch on the hamstring. Slow coming up. Keep pulling on that towel. That's 4. 5. Last one. And 6. Switching it over. Here we go. Long spine. Keep that long spine throughout that whole movement. Tempo and tension. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Last one. Here we go. Big stretch, softening the knee, making full contact with that foot, driving that foot into the ground hard, slowly coming up. And 6. All right, finishing it up on that push-up position. Keep the arms locked out. Don't let the hips sag. Keep it active. Here we go, 6 reps. That's 2, or that's 1. 2. 3. That's 4. 5. And that's 6. All right, so we'll finish it up with Ldolaa. So we'll go on our back. If you have a wall around you, we want to put our legs up against them. Get your hips as close as you can to that wall. And then we'll keep that lower back flat. Once we extend the legs, slightly rotate them in. And then arms extended with the fingers pointing away. You're driving the palms away from the shoulders. We're gonna hold that for a minute. Keep that lower back flat. Try to tuck that chin, keeping a long neck position there. And keep pulling. And we'll slowly start coming out of that position, rolling onto our side. And we'll go bent legs in a tall seated position there, slightly rotated in with the feet, long spine here, fingers point away, arms extended, driving up overhead. You want to keep applying pressure on the ground with your big toes and keep reaching, keep pulling. And then we'll slowly release that tension. Going into the final one, legs extended. We're gonna abduct, rotate it slightly. See if you can get a little bit more upright. We're gonna go a little wider with the arms now. Wider position, keep driving the palms up to the ceiling. Here we go. And then slowly start to release. And then we'll finish up resetting with a little bit of breathing. So we'll get into a crocodile breathing position on our stomachs. We'll just hold that for 2 minutes. So rest your forehead on top of your hands, breathing in through your nose, feeling that pressure of that belly button driving into the ground, and then letting that air out through your mouth. So just 2 minutes. We'll come out of that position. And that's a wrap, guys. Anywhere program, new block today. Good start to the week. Thanks a lot for joining today. Have a great day. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
See you guys.